Come down here to catch a mullet this morning because there was a mullet here last night, and I'm using a floating line, but not too sure. Breeze, might have to sink on. A bit of breeze, might be alright. All depends where I fish, I suppose. Looks alright down there. It's a bit shallowish. This is where I was getting them yesterday. That looks alright. It's worth a try. See what happens. Profile rod. Had this rod for ages. It's a little telescopic, like a kid's rod. It's great stuff like this. Still pulls in big fish too. I've only got a small suicide hook on. Yesterday I didn't have a suicide hook on, and I'm still doing alright. Today I'm going to try the suicide hook just to see what happens. I might go back to a bigger hook. Just got to get this right. There we go. Looks pretty right. Right. Okay. First thing to do would be to get them going. Get them to come in and start feeding. I'm probably just dropping it just in and around here, just see if anything comes in. Just drop a little bit of bread in. Here there's a bit of a backwash. Right out there just a little bit further. Sort of try and bring them in closer, if they're just out there a little bit. Bring them in closer to me. Don't want to overfeed them. Just see what happens. Try now with a bit of white bread. And there is something down there, I think. Looks like my bait's moving around. Just bring it back up, see if anything follows. Can't see nothing following it. But, sometimes they're a bit hard to see because the backs of them blend in when you're looking down. But we'll see what happens. Nothing as yet, but beautiful place to sit. I'm sitting on a log, and well, you know, the thing that comes out the top of the jetty, the pier. I'm using just a little ball of bread, suicide hook. Might be a little bit smaller suicide hook. But we'll see what happens. I have no sign of any yet. There's probably none down here at the moment. They've got to get the smell of it. It's fun anyway. Doesn't matter even if I don't catch nothing. It's still fun. Couldn't think of a better thing or place to be. Really. Good. Could be something following the bait fish. There's a few of them swimming around towards the top of the water there. There's something down underneath them. They seem to be circling a bit. Just coming down underneath me now. Away they go. Just took some underwater shots, which I'll put on the video. Nothing taking the bread. Tide's running out pretty quick. There's current running up there pretty quick, and you'll probably see it in the video. The underwater shots. I'm going to give a bit of a go with the silver lure. Just said there's a salmon round or something like that. Leather cast. It's probably the best bet at the moment. You never know, there might be a salmon around or something. The next point down usually is where I do all up the salmon and stuff when they're about. But people have done alright here too. We're getting into pretty much the winter stage now. Getting into the winter stage in this area. Everything goes pretty much dormant. Mullet's a good thing to have a go at. Because they've been around for ages. Flathead up here seem to, just go quiet, like non-existent, until it warms up again after spring, about spring. But salmon is the sort of thing that hangs around a lot, and whether or not they're on the bite or anything like that, everything just sort of goes quiet time of year. I suppose in different places it's different, but down here it's like that. So to catch a fish down here this time of year, probably doing alright if you do get one. Or if you manage to get into a school, it's on the go, you're doing alright. Go in the shallows a bit. See what happens. Fair cast there. So just ran across the top of all this weed patch down here. I just love doing this just for fun of it. Get out and enjoy it. Catch a fish, it's a bonus. Just up the limit for flathead down here, up to 35 now. Used to be 32, now it's 35. So if you catch a flathead down here before, I used to catch 60. You only have 6 at the size anyway. Catching a decent sized flathead down here is going to be pretty hard too now. There is some good specimens up in here though. There's some pretty big ones. I've caught them up to 400 and something, or gone right off our measuring stick that we had. They've been good sized flatties. I've lived down this area about 15 years, and I've watched it go from good to bad. Now there was heaps of them. You get a bit of a feed, because you only take what you want. You get a bit of a feed. A few little fish hanging around down around the jetty here. Then I know so many people was catching the undersized ones and not throwing them back. 32 was the size, and they're catching ones that are really little. And I'd sit there, I'll be watching them. I'll be throwing mine back. They'd be sitting not far away from me. Catch them all the time, I'd be throwing them back. And other people do the right thing too, but a lot of people I'll be watching would, I didn't see any fish going back what they were catching. Of course that's depleted the stocks. The only thing for us now to do is let the flatties breed, get bigger again. Something down here looks a bit like a squid. Bit of a red or something down in there. Could be squid, octopus, something like that. I think it's a squid. I might just have a bit of a look. I think I might even be a bit of weed, but I'll just there we go. It's just down around about there where I just got that. I'll just jiggle it. If it comes after it, it might be a squid. It didn't move. No. Yeah, so it's a wonderful place down here, like. Absolutely wonderful. Lewisham Jetty where I am now people come fishing here. I like to come fishing here when there's not hardly anybody or nobody. It's just the way I like to do it. There's a measuring stick there, so a lot of flathead. We've caught them up, mainly up right up to there, off the end of the stick. But most of them at 32 is only there, and they've still got a mark here at 32, but they're not. 35 now, which is there. There's not much difference, but there is when you've been catching them for ages and ages. You can see the difference. Won't hurt. Start eating a few other different kinds of fish for a while. Not going to hurt nothing. These fish will be here for all our kids and that if they start getting into it again. That's what you got to do. Wow, I've got a monster snag here. I'm just about to lose everything because I answered the phone and let my lure drop to the bottom. You don't do that, but at least it's only a cheap lure. And I've still got it actually. So it's got something on it, might be a bit of weed or something. I'll be interested to see what it is. Let's have a look. Yep. Oh, it's even a fishing line. Look at that, I might have a few hooks and sinkers and stuff. Well, I'll be buggered. Look at that. Cleaning the river out anyway. Heap of line. Pity it didn't have a rod or something on the end of it. It's got something there. I think it's a hook or a sinker or something. Put that there. Let's have a look. So it's got, oh, this is interesting. There's a little bully. Look at that. Check that out. It's a little blenny bully. They're highly protected, these things. He's still breathing well. I'm going to let him go. Just want to have a bit more of a look at him. See, you got little things underneath him. He might even be the walking fish, but I don't think he is. I think he's just our rock blenny. Right, I'm going to put him back in before he dies. There he goes. He's back in the river. Ah, he went like a rocket. So he's alright. What else we got here? Nothing. It's rubbish. Right, I'm going to take that rubbish with me. Do the right thing. Take it with me. And I've got my lure back. It's alright. Right. Okay. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed my unsuccessful fishing trip, but it's successful in the way of mental health. It's good for you. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. Hopefully next time I go I might catch something.